Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And if you play TSB Roblox, then yeah, this video is for you. Because today we are talking about a character that is not just strong, but actually changes how fights work in this game. A character that controls space, controls tempo, and forces mistakes out of even good players. And that character is Child Emperor. Right now, this character feels different. Not just another fighter, not just another combo machine. He feels like someone who decides how the entire fight is going to play out. And if you are not ready for that, you are going to lose fast. So yeah, let's talk about why Child Emperor is so strong, why he is dominating right now, and why you should probably try him before things start changing. A lot of people think TSB is only about fast hands and fast combos, like who clicks faster, who reacts faster, who lands the first hit. But real wins in this game are not just about reactions. They are about control. They are about decisions. They are about who forces who to move, who decides where the fight happens, who decides when abilities get used, and who decides when someone starts panicking. Because once a player panics, they start making bad choices. They dodge at the wrong time. They waste cooldowns. They move into bad positions, and that is exactly where Child Emperor becomes dangerous, because he is built to put people into bad situations. He doesn't just fight you, he sets you up, then he punishes you. When you fight most characters in TSB, you kind of know what the plan is. You wait for cooldowns, you bait abilities, then you go in. It is very back and forth, very simple. But against Child Emperor, you don't get that comfort. You don't get that slow setup. He is always doing something, always putting pressure, always making you move. You can't just stand there and wait. You can't just reset the fight. He is constantly setting things up, cutting off paths, forcing you into corners, forcing you into bad dodges. And the longer the fight goes, the worse it gets for you, because every mistake adds up, and he is really good at punishing small mistakes. This is where he becomes really scary, because pressure is not just damage. Pressure is mental. Pressure is when you feel like you cannot breathe in the fight. You can't stand still. You can't relax. You can't safely wait for cooldowns. Every second you are reacting, and reacting means you are not in control anymore. And once you lose control of the fight, Child Emperor takes over completely. He decides where you go. He decides when you move. He decides when you make mistakes. And when you finally mess up, he's already ready to punish it. That is why people say this character feels unfair sometimes. Not because of damage, but because of control. Now let's talk about the part some people don't like. Yes, he is early access. And yes, you need a game pass. I'm not gonna hide that. But here's the important part. Early access characters are almost always the strongest versions. Before balance patches, before nerfs, before counters get popular. This is when characters are at peak power. Developers want people to test. They want feedback. They want clips and data. So balance usually comes later, which means right now you are playing Child Emperor at his strongest state. And if you learn him now, you keep that skill forever, even after updates. What I really like about Child Emperor is that he is not one-dimensional. He is not only about one combo. He is not only about rushing people. He can slow the fight down. He can speed it up. He can punish aggressive players, and he can punish passive players too. That flexibility is super important in TSB because every match is different. Different players, different reactions, different play styles. Some people rush, some people run, some people bait, some people panic. And Child Emperor can deal with all of that. You don't feel stuck in one game plan. You always have options, and that makes him very consistent, very reliable, very strong in most situations. Another huge reason why top players love this character, he scales with skill. If you play him basic, you will still be strong, but if you really learn timing, spacing, and how players usually dodge, you start predicting instead of reacting. You start placing abilities where enemies will be, not where they are. You start controlling the entire flow of the fight, and that is when this character becomes insane. That is when you see people winning fights they should not be winning. Not because of damage, but because of control and decisions. And that is the best kind of power. And let's be honest for a moment, this level of power never stays forever. Once more people start abusing him, once more clips go viral, developers will step in, balance patches will come, numbers will change, abilities will get adjusted. That always happens. So if you want to experience him in his strongest form, now is literally the best time. Later he might still be good, but he probably will not feel this strong again. So if you are tired of always reacting, if you want to be the one who controls the fight, who decides when pressure starts, and who forces mistakes instead of waiting for them, Child Emperor is perfect for that playstyle. He teaches you how to control space, how to read opponents, how to stay calm while others panic, and those skills help you even on other characters too. So, yeah, that is why right now, Child Emperor is one of the best characters you can play in TSB Roblox. If you want a full combo guide and advanced tips, write it in the comments, drop a like if this helped you, and subscribe if you want more TSB content. And yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.